Turn for Wolfwire, it is time. True review, GotBot. What? Wolfwire, what are you talking about? Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can get this right. Are you saying that it's time for you to have a GotBot True review? You know what, that seems like a pretty good idea. Why not? We're looking at the Wave 2 Transformers Titans Return figures, and you're a perfect one to go to next. So why don't we do just that and look at everything Wolfwire in the latest GotBot True review. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Dennis Moulton, aka GotBot, and as always I'm going to ask you to check out Machinery of Man and the Everything Factor. Check me out everywhere, and like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and we're going to check out this guy. This is the deluxe class Titans Return Wave 2 Wolfwire. He kind of rounds out the main Decepticon trio that are considered the really, I guess, important actual headmasters, although I don't know why we didn't get a proper ape face, and as of yet we haven't had a proper Snapdragon, but whatever. We'll take what we get when we get it. And right now we got this guy. And he's pretty great, I have to say. He's pretty fantastic in a lot of ways. Out of package, however, he is, to a minor extent, mistransformed. So I'm going to fix that right now, and turn this foot around, and turn this foot around. There you go. Now he's proper. He comes with this sword, which will also become his tail. It's pretty cool. I kind of dig it. It kind of looks like a pirate sword type of thing. Of course, becomes his tail. So that's okay. And he comes with this, which, again, you can put the Titan Master in here. His Titan Master, again, I guess we'll take him off and kind of look at him now. His Titan Master is Monzo, or Monxo. Look, the fact of the matter is the Z was changed to an X in words like, you know, well, not zero, but in a lot of words that have an X, it sounds like a Z, so I still think it probably sounds like Monzo. Let's bring this up closer and have a look at it. This is the head of Wolfwire, aka formerly known as Wierdwolf. It looks fantastic. I love the red face, I love the white that's around. He opens up and transforms just like all the other Titan Masters. He looks, you know, I guess he looks okay. He's largely unpainted, so that's, you know, that's, I guess, a bit of a disappointment. He could have certainly done with more paint. Is he pinned? I don't think he's pinned at the hips. He does, however, have the little hole for a pin, unlike Mindwipe. Again, a 2 or 3, I mean, the little ball jointed head that goes around, he can get in a seated position by bending the knees and the hips, and the arms go out ever so slightly on ball joints as well. Now, that being said, when you have him in robot mode, you can, of course, seat him in this cannon thing, blaster thing, whatever, okay. But what I love about this weapon is, for the first time, the peg to hold on to this as a gun in Wolfwire's hands is on the bottom, so you can turn it around and you don't have a weird seat with nobody in it on the top. Fantastic weapon, plus it looks just big and ominous. Absolutely, positively love it. Love it. Yeah, I love it. We will put Monzo back in there for now. Let's talk about color with this guy. Honestly, I didn't touch a thing on him. I would call it a 10. I think that this screams Wierdwolf in all ways. It's absolutely fantastic. Posability, playability. Honestly, he is extremely posable in wolf mode. He can seem pretty menacing, to be honest with you, so I think that's great. Even his jaw opens. There's some translucent teeth in there. It's fantastic. In this mode, the arms can only go out to about there. So they are a little bit limited. The elbows you get just under 90 degrees. It's still pretty good. It pretty much gives you what you want. The fists have no rotation. There is a bicep swivel, which is nice. The arm can go around 360. There is a waist, somewhat hindered by this skirt piece back here hanging down, but it's there. You're not going to get all the way around with it, but you'll get enough. What else do we have here? Oh, I got that leg turned around incorrectly. There. There's a thigh swivel. There's a nice 90-degree knee. There's even a little bit of ankle tilt, which is great. He's pretty solid. He stands pretty well. But because of the slight limits on his shoulders and elbows, that's going to hurt him just slightly, just very slightly, because he is pretty great. I'm going to give it about an 8. I'm going to give it about an 8. So he has a 10, he has an 8. We will, I guess, jump right into transformation. Why not? Why not? Oh, I guess before that, I might as well compare him, and I always forget this, don't I? A couple of housekeeping things here, actually, before we get into transformation. Here he is with Skull Smasher, who I looked at in review number 152, and does he want to stand? There you go. And just because, here he is with Mind Wipe. There's your Decepticon trio of official headmasters, and they look fantastic as far as I'm concerned. And I just looked at Mind Wipe very recently, of course, since I'm doing the Wave 2s now. I guess I will also take this time just to point out, we'll move him actually for a second. I'm going to point out this next. It is his collector card. Looks nice, it does. I mean, it's nice art. It looks like Wierdwolf, Wolfwire, whatever you want to call them. There are the specs on the back. I would have expected his Fire Blast to be higher, to be honest with you. And I'm sort of surprised that his intelligence is that high, since he's prone to talking to himself. Guess it might be true what they say, that the most brilliant tend to be crazy. Taking that out of it, we will bring in the box, and I will back this up, back up the train. There's the box. On the back, there's the back. Boom, that's a box for you right there. Apparently, Monzo gives him the power to rewind time in short bursts, but drains his energy to dangerously low levels. That's kind of a cool skill to be able to have. And we will bring this guy back in, and we will come back in to him. And let's have a look at the transformation. We begin by, of course, taking off Monzo, and we will lay him to the side for now. Why not? The easiest way to begin this guy is to take the head, well, make sure the arms are the way, take the head and pull it up. You would think that's the easiest way, wouldn't you? Wrong. Don't do that yet, because that's what everybody's going to do. You're going to want to actually open the chest. And a lot of people say, I don't know what the point is of being able to open the chest. I guess it's a throwback to when there used to be tech specs in there. The point of opening the chest is really quite simple. It's so you can open this up and push this part out. It's his entire body cavity. It comes loose back here. And the easiest way to get it out is to pull down that chest and push it out. Push the chest back up. When you bring it out, you're taking it from a couple of little tabs way up here in the body, and you're bringing it down to tabs a little bit lower, just right here and in right here. And you just slide it in like that. It elongates the body, and now you can take, actually I guess you could take Monzo and actually put him in here and bring that all the way down over. There's the body basically done. Now you can take the head and bring it up over the top. Pardon me. And this is kind of the body part done. Next, you want to angle down really his arms and his legs, because they're gonna become his paws. You open up on the arm, you open up the little, from the side here, there's a couple little tabs that your fingers can get in to hold on the side of the forearm. You open that up and you flip in the wrist. I'm going to tell you now, if yours is anything like mine, the first time you flip that wrist, you're going to be afraid that you're going to break it. Mine was really tight. After doing it once, it's fine. Bring that down and take the paw and turn it around and bring it out. Do the same over on the other side, where you open up the forearm, you flip up the wrist, you bring down the forearm, tap it in, bring the paw down, turn it around, and there's the front of Wolfwire done. Great, beautiful. Now for the back. Take the legs. I didn't need to turn that. Take the front part of the leg, the shin, and you pull it out from the back part of the leg and you angle it all the way up so that it kind of becomes the upper part of the leg. Then you angle the leg back, you turn the foot around so that the paw is back out front, you angle this piece up and you turn the paw around so that it is out front. The silver on the nails of the four paws, I will tell you now, it is kind of a scratchy look, out of package. It's just the way that it's supposed to be. And this is, for all intents and purposes, the way that Wolfwire looks in wolf mode, and it's great. The legs can go, out to the side. There's a hinge here, there's a hinge up here. These can go forward, go out a little bit. There's still that swivel. The paw moves. The jaw opens and closes, and there are beautiful translucent red plastic teeth in there. I think it looks fantastic. Now you might say, fine, that's all good and grand, GotBot, you got them in that mode. What do you do with these other accessories? Well, we already put Monzo inside, but if you want to, you could put Monzo, I guess back in the gun, and there's a couple of little, see if I can show this. There's a couple of little, I don't know if this wants to focus, tabs here and here. Pardon me. And there's slots right here and right here. This can go down to those slots. Now there's also a 5mm port down here on his belly, so you could actually take this and use this peg right here and put it down on his belly. Or if you really wanted to and had Monzo in it, you could use either of the side 5mm ports and put it in his arm here or his arm here. So it's really up to you. I'm going to leave it on top, but you certainly have a lot of options. That leaves the tail sword thing. It has a handle that is a 5mm peg, and up and under the gray there is a 5mm slot, and this just pegs right in there, and boom, in the end, there you go. The guy looks fantastic, menacing. There's a Decepticon you don't want coming at you. A wolf with a huge cannon gun. Can anything be more awesome? Transformation at 10, it's easy, it's fun, it's involved enough, but not too involved. Honestly, he's like a 9.2. I'm going to say 9.2 because those shoulders still are not perfect. But he's pretty great. Anyway, that clues it up for the Decepticon side of things for now. And I, as always, appreciate you dropping by, giving me a little bit of your time. You know how important that is to me. And I guess I look forward to the next time that you and I get together right here for another visit inside the videos.